What is happening? Good and not so good people of YouTube. The good, the bad, and the ugly, all wrapped into one. I'm out taking my car for a test drive. I just did a tune-up, and anytime I do work like this, I like to take my, go out for a test drive. For anybody that lives in this area, I like to go out Ford Road, M153, out to M14 East to 275 South back to Ford Road. Anyway, just finished a complete tune-up on this car. This is a 2002 Ford Explorer that I use mainly for pulling the boat. And earlier this summer I did brakes all the way around, although it only really needed rear brakes. But I do front brakes before they wear out because I pull the boat and my trailer doesn't have brakes. But the last time I pulled the boat up north, just a couple weeks ago when I did that video, I noticed it's struggling a little bit. And I know it hasn't had a tune-up for a long time. And so I did spark plugs, wires, coil pack, oil change. And the spark plugs were just absolutely wasted. There was probably at least an 1/8 of an inch gap in the spark plugs. And they were old, they were wasted. So I can tell already the difference. I took it just around the block earlier, but what I like to do is get it out on this rural road where it's 55 miles an hour and then onto the freeway where it's 70 miles an hour and run it a little bit, see how it's doing. That's how I test drive stuff. But in the meantime, I'm fucking wore out, man. I'm wasted. I've been working on this thing, it seems like, for days. I've only worked on it today, and I don't know. A lot of people say, well, Wrecker, you're not old. I mean, no, I'm not old. I'm 42 years old. But, and everybody, all my life, everybody told me, wait till you turn 30, wait till you turn 30. Man, I went through my 30s like there was no change at all from my 20s. And, but I'll tell you what, in the last 2 years, I'm 42 years old now, and in the last 2 years I've noticed that my recovery time is different. It used to be, I could completely just bust my ass and, get just my muscles totally wasted like they are right now and go to bed, and the next morning, I was completely healed. And that's just not the case anymore. It takes a little more time. Sometimes I'll wake up real sore, and then I might take a quick 20-minute nap in the afternoon or something, and that'll help quite a bit. It's amazing how much that'll help recovery and sore muscles. But as you get older, the older you get, it seems like time goes by a lot faster. Like when you're a kid in middle school or high school, and say your teacher gives you an assignment and they're like, you have 2 months to complete this project, and it's like 2 months, that to complete something, that's forever. It's like, man, I got 2 months before this has to get done. And then as you get older, it's like you notice that the summers are going by faster, and then you start, you'll be talking to somebody and you're like, yeah, wasn't that just last year that we did, whatever it was, and then you start thinking about it and you're like, God, that was 5 years ago. Holy shit, and then you get a little bit older and the same type of thing happens, and then you're like, holy fuck, that was 10 years ago already. And now I'm at the age where I think about things and it doesn't seem like they happened that long ago, but I mean, there's things that I think about and talk to people about that happened 20 years ago, and it seems like it was just a few years ago, and it just seems like time fucking starts speeding up the older you get. It's like, I was 35 years old, and the next thing, now I'm 42. It's like, how did that even happen, and it's not like I feel any different, other than, like I said, in the last 2 years, I've definitely noticed recovery times are a little longer. But then the other thing that happens, it seems like there's so much shit going on in your life, like, it's almost like, you're running out of time. There's so much shit going on in your life, you just don't have enough time. There's not enough hours in the day, It's like, I went up north to the cottage, and, excuse me, I pulled the boat up there, and you guys were with me, and got up there, put the boat in the water, and something came up, and I had to head back home with the thinking that I was going to turn right around and go back. It's about a 3.5, 4 hour drive up there. So it's not a super long drive, but still, it's a decent ride. But anyway, my thinking was that I was going to come back up, and like maybe even the next day, or certainly no longer than 2 days, I was going to head back up there. And I never did get back up, because I came home, and then all kinds of shit hit the fan. My fucking refrigerator all of a sudden stopped cooling. Thankfully for me, I've got the and I don't know if I said this in another video, but I've got a plan through Consumers Energy where you pay like $30 a month or whatever it is, and it covers all your appliances, covers my furnace, air conditioner, all my appliances. They come out, you call them up, they're there the next day, they fix the shit. Well, this time it wasn't like that. They had to order some parts, and actually they're going to be here tomorrow to fix the refrigerator. Then my fucking TV started acting up, so I had to order some parts for that, fix it. And then I had some plumbing issues going on, and I never did get back up there. My family was up there and everything, and I never made it back up. There's just like all this shit going on in my life, and there's not enough fucking hours in the day. Like literally, it's like you start at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, and you try to get shit done till midnight, and there's just, you've got to sleep sometime. Just seems like the older you get, time speeds up, and you don't have enough time. It seems like you got so many projects going on and so many things you want to do that you actually end up missing out on the things that you really want to be doing, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's like I feel like I need to refocus, reorganize part of my life, because let's face it, none of us are getting any more time than whenever we're gonna fucking kick the bucket, and there's shit that I want to do before that happens. There's things I want to see, places I want to go, before I check out. So I'm in a period right now where I'm trying to reorganize my life and start to make sure that things that I want to do actually happen. Because it's like I said, man, you turn around and you planned on doing this or that, and the next thing you know, 10 years passes, and it passes that fast. And it's like even the last 20 years, and I think I'm 42 years old, so I was 22 years old 20 years ago, and so much has happened, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it was 20 years ago that all that happened, Strange. Oh, definitely need coffee. I hope you guys can see this or whatever. All right, try to adjust a little bit here. See if it'll make it any better. Just about to jump on the freeway, so it's really no time to take a nap. You guys might notice I put a couple of videos up just a few minutes ago that are from Will's Easy Guitar. And Will and I were talking about videos that, sometimes you put a video up and it's like, why did that not get, as many views as you thought it would get, like there's videos on his channel that I thought, I look at the views and, he's got a lot of, videos that have gone viral and everything, and for good reason. But he's got a lot of videos that teach you a lot of shit, and some of them, I'm amazed that, they don't have millions of views. So we were talking, and I, said, hey, maybe I'll upload a few to, you think if I upload them to my channel, I'll give you the credit and everything, and upload the videos to my channel. It'll help me out because, obviously Will has 90,000 plus subscribers with, plus his other channels. I'm sure that probably brings him to well over 100,000, but obviously it helps me out because it attracts more people to my channel, and it helps him out because, it promotes him a little bit more. So yeah, I uploaded some videos of his to my channel, and I think they're really good, informative videos, and hope you guys enjoy them too. So, yeah, I know I haven't done a Friday video this last week, and mainly it was because there was just so much fucking shit going on. I didn't have time, and the other thing, it's like, I'm so wore out on different fucking, like, I get pretty fucking wound up about politics and shit like that, and things that the politicians are not doing. And lately I've just gotten so fucking sick and tired of it, and I just realized it's just a one-party system, and it doesn't fucking really matter, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. So I've been kind of wore out on that. The other thing I wanted to mention to you guys is, I never told the entire story about my doctor, and I think it's relevant. My plan is to put the name of the doctor's office in the video and do a full long-term patient review and tell the story, because I think people need to know. People search for doctors, and my hope is that somebody will see it, because there's a lot of things I haven't told you guys other than what I've already told you about that doctor. There's a lot of weird shit that went on in between with her that I kind of blew off. But what I was thinking of doing is doing a full review with that doctor. Just put the name of the office up, and so that other people that are searching that doctor will hopefully find it. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys want to hear the rest of the story. Anyway, it's a beautiful night. It's like 88 degrees here in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm just gonna enjoy this little highway drive, and hopefully everything will go well, and with my tune-up and all that. Really, the car sounds great right now, and man, I just went up from 0 to 70 miles an hour in no time when I got on this freeway. So, and I was getting that like rotten egg smell which is usually one of the things that'll tell you that you need to replace your coil pack. And I'm not getting that smell anymore, and damn thing's running pretty smooth. Like I said, just got all new tires on it, brakes all the way around, now the tune-up, so should be set for a little bit. Alright guys, hopefully I'll see you in the Friday video. Take it any way you can get it. You know I love you.